What's up, Cancers? How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome to all you lovely, adorable crabs out there. I'm so excited to have you on my channel, The Intuitive Teacup. Welcome back to all the subscribers. I appreciate you guys. Welcome to all the newbies. Today we're going to do a fun little tarot spread for you all about love. Yay! Who doesn't love love? All right, so as per usual, these are general messages. That means that not everything I say today is going to resonate with all the Cancers out there, and that's totally fine. Please never force anything to fit your scenario or your circumstance. If it's not your message, you can drop it like it's hot. That being said, I encourage you guys to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs if you want additional messages, if you want more clarity, if you want to cross-watch, go for it. If you don't know how to find your birth chart, there will be a link in the description box below. It's totally free. Plug in your birthday and a little information, and it'll tell you what planets are in your birth chart, so you can check that out. Everything else you're going to want to know will be in the description box, the decks I'm using, the social media channels, etc. 3 orders of business real quick. It is the Scorpio moon, the Scorpio full moon. So there is water energy and all the emotions and all the feels abundant in the universe right now. So that can sometimes be a tricky energy, especially for water signs. But you may actually be at home in having that extra sort of having people in tune with their emotions, more sensitive to the world around them. Now, Scorpio, it can be more of a secretive energy, but they have a great depth and well of emotions. And ultimately, where I'm going with this is that the card of Scorpio and Tarot is the Death card, right? It's all about transformation, regeneration. What can we leave behind? What can ultimately die so that we can transform, start anew, welcome new abundance and opportunities and love, right, into our relationships. And because Scorpio is a water sign, cups, right, it does have to do with transformations in love, in who we love, in what we love, in loving ourselves. So that's going to be important in a romance spread, right? Okay, so second order of business. May is Cystic Fibrosis Awareness Month. So shout out to all the CF warriors out there, sending you guys so much love and support. Keep fighting the fight. Always rooting for you guys. And third order of business. May is also Mental Health Awareness Month. Super, super important topic to talk about, especially on a tarot channel. I am wearing my awareness t-shirt. It says, "Your feelings are valid," which I think is so fitting for the Cancer sign, right? But ultimately, this is really important. I just want to put a plug in for the fact that tarot reading is not a substitute for professional help in the medical field, right? We are not lawyers, we are not doctors, and we are certainly not therapists, right? That being said, tarot is a wonderful, wonderful tool to use for self-growth, for self-development, for self-healing, right? For learning to love yourself and really open yourself up to the world of possibilities around you. It all starts with the self, though, right? However, there are some circumstances where tarot isn't going to be enough. Tarot is a wonderful building block for you to take action on things that need to change in your life, transform, right, with that Scorpio moon. So if you are suffering with any sort of emotional or mental problems, please know where the line in the sand is, where tarot is only, again, that base support. If you do need to seek medical or professional help, I absolutely encourage you to do so. There should not be any shame or stigma attached to that, especially in this day and age. So please do seek out professional medical help where you see fit. And for those watching, if somebody you know is struggling emotionally, be that extra support system for them, and do encourage them to check out their outlets, the different avenues that they can reach out to for that extra help and, again, medical support that they need. So moving forward in all the videos I post, there will be a link to a mental health website as well as the suicide hotline too. Again, if you or somebody you know is struggling, please pass that information along where you see fit, okay? Thank you for sticking with me on that, Cancers. We are going to hop into your love reading. And as with all the love readings, remember to always, always love yourself first, right? Okay, so for the beautiful Cancerians, what can we get for love? Now I'm doing this mid-May, so this is going to be roughly mid-May into mid-June. As we know, energy is not fixed, it is free-flowing, so there's no very fixed start or stop date. Take what resonates, toss out what doesn't. If you're watching this video, if you stumbled across it, there's probably something you can gain from it, all right? Let's go for Cancer, King of Pentacles mode. Hell yeah, that is amazing energy, Cancer. All right, that is Taurus energy, and we are in Taurus season. Now, these cards denote a certain phrase or term to go along with the card, and this one says generosity. Beautiful. This is you, Cancer. This is the you section. You are giving out beautiful things to the world. I think you are in some sort of network or even a supportive role potentially to those either in your family, in your circle of friends, in a love relationship. You're very artistic and creative, and you may have, this sounds odd, you may have a creative way of showing support, an unusual way of showing people that you care. And that's not that it's void or that it's missing and then you come through with a random act of kindness. That's not what I'm getting at. You do things that people don't expect, that it's the opposite of lackluster. It's like you hit a home run out of the park with how generous you are, with your tokens, with your gifts of love and support. Oh, Cancer, you're just adorable. Oh, it makes my heart melt. Cancer. All right. You put things out into the world without the stipulation that you need to receive things back. You do it because your heart tells you to do it. I don't even know if it's because your heart tells you to do it. It's just in you, Cancer. And that, you know, you're the mother of the zodiac, right? So that makes sense. It's like you're mothering those around you. Now with that, I always say, you know, be careful that you charge your own battery, right? You don't want to overgive. But it's a beautiful energy, Cancer. It's really lovely. You act or serve as an angel to other people who need help or guidance, or just that extra hug, just that word of encouragement, you know? I think that's what you provide. And that being said, Cancer, I'm getting that you have fought many of your own battles though too. So when you talk, there is words of wisdom thrown in there, whether the recipient of your kind, loving guidance, whether they realize it or not, you're speaking from experience. I want to say on matters of like heartbreak or pain or suffering, you've been through the ringer, but you've come out on the other side, like Rocky Balboa running up the stairs, like you conquered that fucking staircase or whatever that is for you. And so, yeah, rightfully so. You know, you are in a good place to be comforting others about difficult matters. But again, it's an act of generosity. It doesn't come from a place of you trying to school them or come off as, you know, intellectually superior. Again, it's just this natural gift you have for healing. Cancer. Cancer. So cute. Let's throw a clarifier on for Cancer. The Seven of Wands. Okay. So fire energy, and this is earth energy if I didn't mention, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, specifically the card of Taurus. All right, so Seven of Wands talks about having the higher ground. Yeah, I think that's what this is getting at here. It's sometimes a card that is a test of your own faith, of your own spirituality, I don't know if it's spirituality, it's the idea that when you have 6 wands coming at you, you're overwhelmed, there's a lot going on, maybe you have issues at school, maybe you have issues at home, maybe you have issues at work, whatever, fill in the blank. Those 6 obstacles or wands coming at you, that work that you're having to put in, it's a fair fight. You're going to come out on top because not only are you riding a dragon, Spirit's got your back, so it's a level playing field, if that makes sense. But it can be a test. It can be proving your strength, not only to the universe, but most importantly to yourself. I think this is what you're sitting on, if that makes sense. Even the way I place it, it like falls under. You sit under again, a wealth of knowledge. See how he has books there? A wealth of battles. You have overcome a lot and proven to yourself you're coming in on a dragon. Like whatever comes for you, Cancer, you got this. And the thing is, I think you know that. Or if you're still kind of in the process of learning that, again, it's like you've been through some trials and tribulations, and look how at peace you are still. You may have seen some ugly sides of situations or some people, but you still have this really just beautiful light and energy about you, Cancer. I love it. I absolutely love it. Might be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or potentially an earth sign. You could have that in your chart. So your person, now if you're single, this could be someone coming into your life. If you're single, this could be your ex. It could also be just someone that you love but are not in love with, right? A family member, a friend. This is the 4 of Swords. the card of healing, the card of rest, the card of recuperating. Again, it does come after the Three of Swords, which is the heartbreak, the sorrow, the pain card, the tribulations of the heart, but also the mental energy it took to get over a difficult patch. This is your person section, by the way. So they're healing. They may be in a more meditative state, finding peace with themselves. This is not typically a card of partnership. This is, it's about finding stability on your own. Fours are nice, even, stable numbers. We think of the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the solid foundations, the beginnings. I always think of the four corners of a house. You have to have that stable foundation to build upward. So same with this. You have to have the stable foundation within you, within your mind, right? Stable, mental, balanced energy. Again, meditative. Breathe in, breathe out, so that you can take things as they come into you. How I was saying that you're coming in on a dragon, like you've got this, you're in power mode. How appropriate for Game of Thrones, right? Isn't the final episode coming out? Anyway, your person, yeah, I don't know if you're dating this person at the moment. This could be someone coming into you. This could be someone you're looking to reconcile with. Their energy is being clarified by the Five of Swords in reverse. Okay. So in the upright, it's petty conflict, it's mental mind games, sometimes some bullshit. But ultimately, it's the idea of trying to leave things in the past, but sometimes there's a preoccupation, a fixation with not fully understanding what happened or not being able to cope with the pain. But again, it's mental energy. So two air signs here. You might be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. But there's pain here. There's wounds, right? You know, she has swords sticking in her back, and this gentleman is walking away kind of with a smirk. Now, something about that just reeks of evil, right? Of malicious intent. It doesn't have to be that. It's a 5, right? It's not the 9 of Swords. It's not the 8 of Swords. It's a 5. 5s are just imbalanced numbers, right? So it's like you're coming out of this, or I'm sorry, this is your person. But again, the roles could be swapped, so take what resonates. Your person potentially is coming out of this, you know, mental games, unhealthy energy of not being able to separate from ultimately the past, to move on from past heartbreak. I think they are. I think this is what they're coming from. And now it's kind of like you have to go back and check in with yourself to, again, do that self-work, that healing, that rest, that recuperation. Doing things that make you feel good, taking a hot bath, listening to music, going to the movies, hanging out with a best friend, so that ultimately you can let go of the past. Sometimes there can be an unresolved nature here of, what is that expression? Ultimately, it's like this could be a relationship that broke off and you never really understood why. There's still that preoccupation with, I didn't have clarity. I want the clarity. Sometimes we don't always get clarity, especially immediately. I do believe that in time and time cycles, right, potentially years, you can look back on things and understand why they happened. This card, this person in the upright is struggling to do so. In the reverse, I see this as the person is letting go of the past. They are leaving that trauma potentially behind, that heartbreak, that potentially someone who did them wrong. They're able to release it and transform. And again, during that Scorpio full moon, that's going to be helpful energy. So what's between you and this person who's going through healing, you being potentially that person who is offering that nurturing guidance, that advice, again, that kind of motherly or fatherly, right, with Taurus energy, advice, someone who has the higher ground, because Cancer, I think you've been through this bullshit before. If this all sounds familiar, it could be your story, but it could also be your person's story as well. Aww, what's between you guys? The Two of Cups. Wow. All right. So literally the card of partnership. It says so right there. Who do you love? Who do you want to exchange cups with? Who do you want to offer your love and your support and your emotions to, Cancer? And who is going to be that person that can mirror that back to you? Who has their own great wealth of emotions, of love to give, right? The key with the two is that there has to be balance and harmony. One person can't come rushing in as the King of Pentacles with someone who still has swords in their back and needs healing, right? I should put it this way. I'm not saying this person can't assist and help, but just to be clear, this wouldn't be a good long-term lasting relationship. Both people would need to come into this relationship somewhat on the same level. I'm not saying everybody needs to be perfect and healed. Absolutely not. You guys can grow together. You guys can gain insight from each other's experiences, from each other's knowledge, from each other's past. But with the Two of Cups, again, there's a need for balance. One cup can't be full up and the other one empty. There needs to be a mutual coming together of the two, of partnership. It needs to work in unison. Now with the Two of Cups, it's two, right? It's a younger energy. So I am sensing this could be a new relationship, Cancer. I mean, it could be a reconciliation. If that's the case, I would be careful, because if this was the relationship previously, if something about this felt like the past relationship, there's, you know, that's tricky. That's very, very tricky energy. I do think for most of you, this is new. Let's throw a clarifier on it. Let's talk about this Two of Cups for Cancer. Oh my gosh, the Unknown card. All right, so to me, that means we're not supposed to know. There is something about this Two of Cups, and here's the thing, don't get frustrated with that. Two of Cups is great, especially in the upright. You have nothing to worry about. Love, whether it's here now or whether it's coming in for you, it's love, it's cups, it's emotion, and it's not the ace, it's not just self-love, which is very important. It starts with self-love. There's another cup coming in for you, Cancer. So ideally in a relationship spread, this is another person. It could just be something that is going to make you fall in love with whatever, a project, a job, a new friendship, right? Whatever it is, this is coming in for you, but there's something you're not supposed to know about it yet. And I know that's frustrating, but that's also really intriguing though, isn't it? Isn't there something kind of exciting about this? You can't see what's in this crystal ball yet. You're not supposed to know. And so when that card comes up, I don't linger on it. I take that as a message from the universe. It's almost like the universe saying, back off just a little bit. Like let like God, the universe, spirit, whatever you believe in, that's them saying, let me do my thing. Like I got this. Like Cancer, I got mad love coming in for you, but rest easy knowing that you don't need to have all the answers right now, okay? And I hate that sounds like a cop-out on my end, but that's how I read that card. I take it and I say, cool, universe, you got this, I'll move on. So what is the guidance to you, Cancer? The Page of Pentacles. So it's called the card of luck. I love that in this deck. So pages, similar to aces, they are new beginnings in a cycle potentially, but there is a base of knowledge in whatever elemental suit that is. So in this case, there's a base of pentacles. Pentacles, tangible things. It could be money, it could be a home or a house, it could be something with family. Pentacles are used to build things. It could be the building of a relationship. So in that case, this could potentially be someone in your environment, but you haven't officially done the whole, hey, do you want to go out for a coffee? Like that initial, like, let's go out on a date. Maybe you're hanging out as friends. Maybe you're hanging out in a friends group, but it hasn't been a situation where it's just the two of you. Again, there's a lot of unknown here, right? And that's okay. Don't get frustrated with that. But with the Page of Pentacles, it's that solid base that you can build upon. Pentacles, earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, right? Yeah, and it's like there's a certain amount of knowledge. It's like she's holding a book. I see that as things that they've jotted down during their own trials and tribulations as this person, whether it's you or them, makes their way down the path of life. Like kind of like the post-it note of, oh yeah, I should remember that in the future when I'm in a relationship like this. Or I like this though. It feels like it's young and it's fresh. It's the page. It can sometimes be a younger energy, a teenage energy, whatever child. It doesn't have to be though. But it's like this person is noticing the world around them and taking notes. They are thinking long term. Like I may want to look back on this someday. I may want to reflect on this someday. You know, maybe you have a scrapbook or something. You're into that, right? But it's precious to them. Do you see how she's clutching it? These memories, and Cancers are very sentimental, so I actually do think that this is you. It's really beautiful. It's like you're embracing the past, you're holding it close to you, but you're not letting it dictate your future in a negative way. There's an idea of opening up your hand to the universe and letting the pentacles come into you naturally, letting those offers come into you naturally, especially if this is a partnership that, hey, do you want to grab a coffee? Do you want to go out for a beer? Whatever. You're not forcing it. You're embracing it. If it comes your way, Sure, fantastic. You'll welcome it in, but there's not a sense of that like miser type control of. There's this freedom, like her wings, right? Beautiful, but there's good luck coming in. So I mean, this is your guidance or outcome. So be that angel, be that's depicted here. Welcome in new opportunities, even if they aren't who or what you expected to be coming into you. That could be what this is saying too. There may be opportunities for love from people or situations that you didn't see coming. And because it's saying luck, it's almost like you think it's a fluke. Like you think this person thought you were someone else. Or do you know what I'm saying? There's something about it that you're questioning if you deserve it or if this token was even meant for you to begin with, Cancer. It was. Don't question it. Welcome it. Embrace the unknown, because this is being sent to you like it's divinely guided. This person potentially, or opportunity that could lead to a potential person down the road, it's divinely guided. It's being sent to you. I'm just getting the universe has been trying to give this to you so badly. They've just been waiting for you to reach out and take it. There have been opportunities in your life, Cancer, where whatever this is, this could be, just stick with me, it's a romance spread, but this could be a job or, again, some sort of project or team or club that you've always considered joining or taking part in. And the universe is just like, hey, Cancer, do you want this? And then you walk by. It's like, do you want this here? Their universe is frustrated because they just want you to take it. I think this represents that. It's like, Cancer, do you want this? This could be a really good fit for you. But because there's something unknown about it, it's something you don't recognize, it's something maybe you're uncomfortable with or fearful of, you've been walking past it, your guidance is notice. Notice what's right in front of you, that little voice in your head that's always been telling you, hey, maybe I should try this, maybe I should ask this person out, maybe this or that. Try it. Make it tangible. Don't keep it up in your head. Don't let it consume this mental energy. Don't be stuck in the past. Move forward and like open up yourself, spread your wings, try something new, venture into the unknown. I love that you got the unknown card, Cancer. Because it's a lucky opportunity. It says so right there. But it's not a fluke, Cancer. That's what's important here. You have too many cards. Really? Come on. All right, Cancer, we'll do it for you. All right, so you have the Strength card, the Ten of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, absolutely. The Wheel of Fortune being the card of luck, of fate, of destiny. How I was saying, the universe is just waiting for you to take advantage of this opportunity. And I get that most of you are like, what opportunity? I don't see it. It's there. Keep looking, Cancer. Don't get frustrated. Strength and Ten of Wands. Yeah, this is going back to what I was saying before. This is fire energy. You may have been through the ringer with a fire sign. I could absolutely see that being true for you. It's, again, overcoming those battles and realizing that you've proven your strength to yourself, right, with the Strength card. It could also be a Leo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, potentially, that is causing you some difficulties, I'll say. Ten of Wands, you just need to release those burdens of the past. This could also be your person too, right? They clearly have some stuff in the past that was hindering them, that required some healing. You two are meeting. It seems like the stories are becoming parallel, even if this person isn't in your life yet. Again, there's something great coming in with the Two of Cups. Stay strong, Cancer. I think you've already proven your strength to yourself and potentially a lot of people around you. This person may, again, already be in your surroundings. They see your strength, your beauty. They admire you, right? You were the sunflower in an otherwise like dark sky. Or do you know what I'm saying? You offer light. You offer light and insight that is, again, unique. And it's not weird or bizarre. It's just different. But that's what this person potentially likes about you. And you've gotten to this beautiful point because you've been through it, because you've trudged through the snow barefoot, right? Because you've carried those wands, those burdens on your back for miles and miles and miles. You can finally release them because luck is coming in for you. Wheel of Fortune, good luck, destiny. It was fated. It could even be, again, if this represents some sort of career, and it might with Pentacles, you might be falling into a career that you were destined for, and it could be fortuitous in terms of like money. There could be, you know, some financial success. Oh my God, 25 minutes. All right, sorry, Cancer. Romance angels, can we really? 4. Aquarius got 4 too. All right, I'll take them. We're going to run through them fast though. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So remember, guys, these are general messages. Only take what resonates. And I was about to say keep an open mind. You just got the keep an open mind card. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type or expectations. That's exactly what I was saying, and it literally fell on this card too. Keep an open mind, that unknown factor. You don't know everything, Cancer. Even though you sit on a wealth of knowledge, you could write a book on heartbreak, you could write a book on relationships, you could write a book on feelings, right? Beautiful. Love that. But you don't know everything. Be okay with not knowing everything and keep an open mind in terms of life, but specifically in romance in the department of love. So your person, finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So this is coming off in your person section. So if they're not in your life yet, again, they may be dealing with some financial stuff. Maybe they're dealing with family issues, some inheritance stuff, whatever it is. Maybe they are out of a job, and so they're looking to find, again, that stable stability, that 4 corners of a house before they go after a romantic partnership. That's good. When you get this card, that, you know, that's not always a, hey, let's rush into a relationship card. It's, you know, maybe worry about the tangible stuff at the moment. Again, could also be you. And then your outcome is engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Awesome. I love that. Now, it could be a literal engagement, right? But if this is new, don't worry about the title, right? You are engaging with a new person, potentially. And again, it's lucky, it's fortuitous, it was written in the stars. This is your destiny, Cancer. Embrace it. Embrace the unknown. That's what I'm going to title your video. All right, last but not least, we are going to pull a wild oracle offering card, and then we're going to talk about it on Facebook. So I'm trying to drive traffic, obviously, to the social media channels, because this whole thing, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, it's all brand new. So I am going to pull it, and I'll show it to you here. If you want to learn more about what the card means, join me over on Facebook. I am the Intuitive Teacup. I might post it on Instagram later. We'll see. But if you're not interested in social, that's fine. If this was enough, if this gave you some fun insight or clarity or messages, fantastic. That is my goal here, Cancer. Yeah, so best of luck to you. I will see you next week for another spread on career and finances. But in the meantime, you got the card of doubt. You got 2. You got the card of doubt, and you got the card of sanctuary. All right, these are really beautiful. So if you're interested, join me over on Facebook. Yes, I'm blocking them. Sneaky, sneaky, right? Join me over on Facebook, The Intuitive Teacup. Please, please like, share, subscribe. Cancers, please hit me with a like or a subscribe if you want to see more. That would make my day. Loving all you Cancers to the moon and back. I will catch you guys next time. Bye.